Ladies and gents, welcome back again for a new video. So Zorin OS, the Linux distribution that aims to make your computer better, faster, and easier, anything else, more powerful, anything, you name it. Zorin OS can provide that for you. While Zorin OS is a decent Linux distribution, and we cannot deny that fact, that's not actually the reason I'm installing it today. The reason I'm installing Zorin OS today is just to revisit it again, I will say, because Zorin OS was actually the first Linux distribution that I ever installed and used in my life. It's not actually the first Linux distribution I ever used, because the first Linux distribution I used was KDE Linux, but this one is the first one I used for long term. Other Linux distributions, for example, like KDE Linux, I installed it once, I remember, for one day, and then I removed it entirely and installed Windows again. But Zorin OS stayed with me for a whole month. I wouldn't say it was perfect, but it did the job for me. And that was 3 years ago. I remember being in high school, passing my final exams and shit, and studying using Zorin OS. It was just amazing. I wouldn't deny that. So that's why in today's video, I'm going to be installing Zorin OS. Now, on the web page, they mentioned a lot of stuff. As you can see, they say that it's reliable, better, and all of that. And, it's hard to believe because there isn't really that much Linux distributions that provide all of this in one package. It's just hard to find. But they mentioned this in here, and I believe they're being really proud of that. It's been like 3 years since I used it, so there was probably a lot of changes and a lot of updates and a lot of stuff that I'm not going to be familiar with, but I hope it's cool because it looks cool. I like the desktop environment. What is this in the first place? Is that like GNOME or something? I'm not really sure. Well, let's start from the top, then go to the bottom. Zorin OS is the alternative to Windows and Mac OS, designed to make your computer faster, more powerful, secure, and privacy respecting. Okay, so in here we have 3 monitors. One of them show the cube thingy that's I believe you click on shift and some key combination, and then you keep like moving your mouse, which gives a cute little cube effect. And then here we got our desktop environment that I still don't know what that is, because back in the days when I used Zorin OS, I didn't even know what desktop environment is. I don't remember anything about the desktop environment, as well as a gaming footage in here. It seems that, you can game on it as well. So that's a thing. You can game on any Linux distribution, doesn't matter what you're using, but, good that they mentioned it in here. Now, going a little bit to the bottom, we see a familiar desktop you already know how to use. Zorin OS is designed to be easy, so you don't need to learn anything to get started. The Zorin Appearance apps lets you change the desktop layouts to feel like the environment you're familiar with, whether Windows, Mac OS, or Linux. Well, in here it looks more like Ubuntu. In here it looks, I don't know what it looks like, but it looks like something. Oh, that's the GNOME desktop environments in here. Well, so that makes me believe that I have the right to choose the desktop environments I'll be using and the installation parts of this video, right? I'm not sure. Less whatever and more speed. Okay, they talked a lot about the speed. I seen this in here, then over here somewhere, and then in here. I cannot really find out if it's really fast since it's gonna be installed on a virtual machine, but maybe in the future when I install that thing on a real laptop or desktop, doesn't matter, I will see if it's actually fast, just like it used to be. So revive your old PC, save money, and help the planet. And god damn, I want that monitor over here. Look at it. Just look how beautiful. Okay, I want one of these in my setup right now. I don't care about Zorin OS. Give me one of those monitors, dude. I gotta find one of those as soon as possible. They're like really cool. My dad used to have one of those like back in the early days, and yeah, with Windows XP, it just gives me a lot of nostalgia seeing this screen. Anyways, what else? Reliable, secure, and that's really it. Okay, so I believe we're done with the web page for Zorin OS. Anything else? They also sell computers. Oh, this one looks like the framework or whatever it's called. They have that similar layout. Tongfang GM5. Can I know what it comes with? AMD Ryzen, Intel Core. Oh, that's decent. But for 1,400, god damn it. We also have this one with a Ryzen 7 for $1,000. Correct me if I'm wrong, but isn't this like too much for okay, we got 8 terabytes SSD. SSD? Why? That's too much. 96 gigabytes of RAM. All right, this is too much for a Linux user. Like, why all this RAM capacity, dude? What about the other ones? Up to 12 terabytes SSD. Oh my god, for a price tag of 700. Okay, I believe that's something, but it only comes with a Core i5 and i7. Doesn't matter. They have some stuff in here. Very cool. Now, you know what? I want to close this and actually start with the installation because I'm so excited to just install that thing. So let's just get started. Stretch that thing and we go full screen. Try or install Zorin. Okay, so no big deal. Just select the first option. With load-in, the load-in animation is still the same, just like I remember it used to be. And we got a mouse cursor. That's nice to see. What a beautiful wallpaper. All right. Bro, what? Are you being serious right now? Whoa. This is too much, bro. Why this sound? I'm probably gonna remove this in the video because of how loud it is. I don't believe myself. Alright, now enjoy having no sound card, bitch. It literally surprised me out of nowhere. Next time, let me know when you're gonna make a sound. Zorin, come on. Don't be that silly. So, we got English. Yep. Install Zorin OS or try Zorin OS. What desktop environment is this? Like, seriously, what is this? Is that like GNOME? It looks like GNOME. Yeah, it's GNOME, but can I choose some other desktop environment? No, maybe. Think about it. Are we gonna find out? Install, please. It doesn't seem to do anything. Okay, I'm stuck in here. What should I do? I literally clicked over here. Oh, wait. How can I move to the next step, though? You can without making any changes. Well, that's cool, but I want to install Zorin. Oh, I was clicking over here while I had to click over here. Next. Install third-party software and graphic and whatever. Well, okay. Next, doesn't matter. Did I just see something Ubuntu in here or what am I tripping? I seen something related to Ubuntu. Is this based on Ubuntu or some shit? Could be. Okay, erase disk and install Zorin OS. Yes. For some reasons, they don't have the disk selection somewhere in here like other Linux distributions have with the Columnar installer, but yeah, install, okay, use LVM, erase. So I guess they just selected automatically my virtual hard disk and I think I'm ready to go. Install now. Well, this was easy. That's it. I don't need to enter my username or anything. What? Okay, I think I will actually answer my username anytime now. Yeah, Jason. And then the password. You guys know that my password is definitely is now 123456, right? That's not my password. That's never been. And just to prove you guys wrong, I mean, if that's not enough, I don't know what's enough. So log in automatically, and we got require my password. Yeah, require my password to log in. Well, that's gonna be a bit boring for me. It's not gonna be for you because I'm gonna skip all of this until it's installed. Then we're gonna reboot and use Zorin OS. And sadly, I cannot choose the desktop environment because I wanted to do this. Man, I don't like GNOME, and they will stand for my word. GNOME is not the best. KDE is good. I don't know, anything else is good. XFCE is good. LXQT is good, but GNOME, I'm sorry for the GNOME community. I love you guys, but I just not a big fan. And having those silly things in here. I mean, yeah, it's Zorin. I mean, I don't know what to say. But wait, can I actually change the desktop environments? Well, I can. I can just install KDE and use Zorin with KDE. Maybe I'll be the first one doing this on YouTube. Just have to install it in the terminal, right? What if it's break my system? I don't know. Let's just wait for that thing to get installed. And once installed, I'll be back to you guys. All right, so the installation is complete. Let's just restart. All right, so GNOME, and for some reasons it's super laggy and bad. And okay, let's just log in. My password is 123456. Just kidding, that's not my password. And I guess we are in Zorin. But for now, the desktop environment looks different, and this is more laggier. Wondering why? Hey there, take the tour to learn your way around and discover essential features. Open the menu to launch app. Well, if you didn't tell me, I wouldn't know. Don't make me look stupid. And yeah, oh, they don't have Discover, they have software. Alright, that's really nice. Now, the first thing I do on every Linux installation is install previously NeoFetch, but now install FastFetch. Okay, so is the terminal. Yeah, terminal shortcuts work, and they can do sudo apt. Wait, why is this in Baylor? Sudo apt install FastFetch. And I think it's just gonna work. That's how to install apps or packages and This thing, right? You f***ing kidding me? Unable to look at package fast fetch. Why? Why do you have the Brave web browser as the default web browser? Well, okay. Well, there's a lot of stuff to discover in here. Wait a minute. No, I gotta install fast fetch first because I'm getting a bit suspicious that this is based on Ubuntu. Wait, VMware 7. Okay. Software, VMware, Wayland. Okay. Zorin, software update, upgrade Zorin OS. Wait, I want to like find out what this thing is based on. Wait, does it have fast fetch or NeoFetch or anything? NeoFetch, please. Okay, let's just try to install NeoFetch. Maybe, oh, I misspelled it, dude. Come on. Open another terminal. I don't have time. Sudo apt install NeoFetch. Come on. Why? Do I have to update this? Read in packages list. Probably have to update this thing. I want fast fetch. If I'm not gonna have fast fetch, I'm not gonna finish making this video. I swear to God. Come on, open Brave. God damn it, this thing is slow. Oh my God, man. You're wasting my stupid time. Alright. How to install fast fetch in what is this called? Zorin OS. Okay, Zorin OS. Fast fetch install. Yeah, that's what I did. Oh my God. There is a And again, my stupidity hits, and I just discovered that this thing isn't connected to the Wi-Fi. Why? I don't know. Sometimes I just can't use my brain. Alright, so can I connect this to the internet, please? I'm gonna just like power it off and see if that's gonna fix anything. And then go to the settings of this virtual machine and find out why the Wi-Fi isn't working. And I found out, in fact, that this is based on Ubuntu. So that's nice. While I was searching how to install fast fetch, which is really silly. Now the network adapter, bridge. Let's just bridge that thing and see. And just to make sure if everything is working, yeah, the Wi-Fi is working, so I can power on this. No. That's not what I meant. That's not what I meant. I meant to open the other one. VMware. Thank you, Zorin. And then here we have no Wi-Fi adapter. Wait, did I delete the Wi-Fi adapter on my trip? I probably did. Huh. Okay. So floppy network adapter. Yes, thank you. And now I believe we have Wi-Fi. Yeah, I can bridge that thing. Or you know what? Just keep it like that. All right, we're good to go. Come on, power on this machine and let's finally use that thing the right way. All right, and the login screen once again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Login. Now I believe if I open the terminal, right, and I do sudo apt install fast fetch, because now I have Wi-Fi. Yeah, you can see it down there. Okay, now I enter the password. Man, I just want to install fast fetch. The problem is that I cannot yell because I want to yell so bad, but it's still the morning block. I don't want to restore any pages.
1 million zillion jillion dillion cotillion times later.
Seriously? You being serious? Come on, don't be silly. Unable to install. I'm not sure what to do right now. You know what's... I don't need fast fetch, even though I'm obsessed with fast fetch, but I'm still gonna take a tour around this Linux distribution because I don't care, even though I care. God damn it. We got graphics, we got internet, office, well, your regular applications, but if there's anything interesting, system tools, we got Zorin appearance, Windows app supports, this for wine for sure, we got upgrade Zorin OS. Yeah, I believe there's a paid version of Zorin, right? Yeah, tour, we got startup applications, software updates. So what about this thing in here? We have some software, guys. Original Xbox simulator. Huh, nice. So discover or the software app. We got photos, access, organize and share photos. We got image viewer and LibreOffice pre-installed. Internet. What is this? Connect to remote desktop. Yeah, and they have Brave as the default web browser. I'm curious why they did this. Like usually it's Firefox or sometimes it's even Chrome, but Brave web browser, it's something I never actually dealt with. Software-wise, it's all the regular applications you might see in any Linux distribution. But the thing I want to see is the appearance and how much I can customize that thing, because it seems that it's so customizable, kind of. We have the default GNOME layout, as well as some similar layouts to Windows, I guess, and this one in here that I'm not sure what it is, but it is something. So what is this? I'm curious to know. What did it, wait, what's the difference between this and this? So it looks like that when we select that option, and this one is like floating, and there is kind of some glitches in here because the icons are getting cut in half, and this one should be centered, but nope, it's not. Look. Yeah, you see the floating, there should be like a floating effect, just like with KDE KDE, for example. But I'm sure this happens only because I'm using a virtual machine. So you can already tell that this is the problem. Yeah, that's really nice. What else we have? Extensions. I forgot about GNOME extensions. Yeah, there is GNOME extensions in here. What is this? Oh no, it's fixed. Oh wait. And here we have override panel background capacity. Oh, I like to have it like that. I would get the dynamic one, which is gonna be changing the opacity of the thingy. Depends on what window you have opened. If I go like that, disappeared. Well, that's not what I was expecting, but did something. If I take this, it hides itself. Yes. Just turn off this. We don't need it. Position, behavior, and action. Close all of this. Now go back to the application section and go to the appearance window, which was already opened. How stupid of me. Get more desktop layouts by buying Zorin OS Pro. So I was right. In fact, this has a paid version. The team like to make it orange, please, and black. Oh, haha, I like it. Now, but blue gonna look much better, I guess, right? Yeah, that looks fancy, dude. Look at it. Effects, enable animation. Well, I don't need this right now, but yee. Okay, that's nice. That's nice. We got the desktop cube. I want to try this out for sure. So how can I make it work? There's a shortcuts related to that, right? So I gotta find out what the shortcuts is. Oh, well, I don't know. Switch between workspaces and a cube. I know Control and F1 do something with workspaces in KDE, but in GNOME, I'm not really sure. Well, no, that's to switch the windows. And what am I gonna click? Well, let me just Google that real quick on my phone. So in here we have Control, Alt, and left arrow. So Control, Alt, and left arrow. And that didn't do anything. Wait, spatial. Is that how it's pronounced? A spatial window switcher. Place Alt and Tab with Super plus Tab. Turn out that one and turn on that one. Super plus Tab? What's the difference? Maybe because I removed animations. Well, nothing changed, even with animations. 3D switcher. Wait, what's 3D in that? That's 1D, dude. What are you talking about? A desktop. Icons on desktop. We got home, trash. Yes. No, we don't need that. This works. You know what? Just keep this. Both. We got Windows. New Windows placements. New window placements. Censored or spread. Windows action key. We got super, alt, disable. Okay, keep it super. Attach. So that's all we have when it's about customizability. Overlay scroll boards. Application needs to be written. Take effect. Screen, keyboard, button, and panel. Oh, so in case you had a tablet, that will be really good. Fonts. Well, I don't care about those anyways. Anything else interested in this? No, I'm thinking of installing Steam, but this is a virtual machine. I'm not just gonna find out how fast is that thing on a virtual machine. That's not something I can do right now, which makes me want to install it on an actual laptop or something because I have one of those lying around. Okay, I might have to take that tour actually. Yeah, let me just sort that thing. Next, speed up your virtual machine. Oh, make a lot of sense. So that's why that thing is slow. I thought it was just slow for no reason, but it appeared that I needed to install some, I don't know, updates or something, which is this additional software, which I will need. Honestly, I don't see any difference. It's still like the same, but I might need to restart now, right? Restarts. All right, that thing is installed, but nothing changed. It's still as slow as before. Now that doesn't matter. The thing is, we're back to Zorin, and it's still slow. Back to the tour. Starts. Next. Connect to your online accounts. That's good. And link your phone computer with Zorin Connect. So they have a separate application that you can install in order to link both to your laptop or desktop with your phone. Yeah, sync notification, reply to messages on the desktop, share files. That's good. I like this. Use your phone as a remote control for your computer. That's interesting. I want to give it a try, but not now. Launch Zorin. No, don't launch anything. Oh, I see Minecraft. Use software to find and install apps. Discover great app through search, browsing, and on. Next. That's really nice. Now remember when I told you this, I want to install KDE on that thing or anything else rather than GNOME. Well, I got to update and then we see if that's actually gonna work. So let's just open the terminal and then we'll do sudo updates 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Right now it's gonna update everything, and hopefully after the updates I'll be installing uplist to use rateable. So it said hopefully after this updates I'll be able to install KDE or something. Sudo apt upgrade if I'm now wrong. Yeah, that's the right command. Yes, Now it will take a little bit of time. 60%, 61%, and 62%. And here is it stuck at 99%. Really nice. Now what? We gonna be waiting here forever? Come on, Zorin, do your job. Come on. Come on. Bruh. Alright, stop. Now, I believe. Oh, yeah, we're okay. Okay, we're good. Now we'll do sudo apt install KDE Plasma desktop. Just like that. And then it will install it. Yes, there you go. And it will take a couple of minutes again. And after it's installed, I believe I can restart. And then I will have KDE Plasma. And I hope it works and doesn't just ruin my whole Linux installation. I hope. Fingers crossed. This might look stupid, but I think I installed KDE on that thing. So let's just find out how it's gonna look like now. I believe much better. Come on, like it's KDE. Come on. Yeah, look at that. You know, sometimes I like to switch from KDE to something else, but I just keep coming back to KDE. It's just, you know, perfect. Yeah, look at this. Zorin OS, but with KDE. Have you ever done that? I'm sure a lot of people done that before me because, you know, if you use a laptop, GNOME is not the best for you because it consumes a lot of battery and consumes a lot of resources. They should fix that in the soon future for sure, but for now it's just really bad for laptop. If you want to use your laptop for as long as possible, make sure you go with some other desktop environments rather than using GNOME. But yeah, KDE is installed. That's really cool. It looks better. In my opinion, it looks really much better with the same everything next to some KDE applications that come preloaded with KDE once you install it, like the Discover, which we have now. We still have Zorin Connect, all the Zorin applications. And guess what? I still can't install NeoFetch or FastFetch, I'm sorry. Sudo apt install. I'm gonna give it a last try. Install FastFetch. Come on. 1, 2, 3, 5. Only this time. Okay, that's nice. Doesn't matter. I don't need it anyways. This shit, god dang. I believe that's really it. I hope you guys enjoyed that video. If you did, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe, and of course leave a comment and let me know, is Zorin OS actually worth it or is it just a waste of time? I will be happy to know. See you in the next one. Bye bye. And just like that, it's working. Think Zorin OS gonna stop me from installing FastFetch? You lost your damn mind, Zorin OS? Hell no, nobody stops me from installing FastFetch.